Hi, this is a Acura MDX 2020 year model. We bought not too long ago. After we bought the car, we wanted to install a dash cam that we used to have in our old car. Now, the installation is pretty straightforward. The only thing you need to do is really want the cable and hide it somewhere, right? So the first thing you need to look for is where you're going to plug in the power source for the dash cam. Now, in this 2020 MDX, there are several places that you can get power. The first one is right under the control panel. There is this power outlet here that you can plug in and get your typical power for the dash cam. Nothing wrong with that, but the issue is if you plugged the dash cam into this power outlet, then you kind of lose the space back here, right? And I wish they would put the power outlet kind of over here, like some cars have a little vertical panel that had a couple power outlets, but not in this MDX. So, if you don't mind the power plug being in here, and this door is always open, therefore you cannot really put anything behind that, that's okay. Now, there another option for power, which is in the center console, kind of underneath here. That's exactly where I put mine. Now you can see that if you just put it in, you can run the cable out here and then to the side and then down to the bottom to the other side, right? Nothing wrong with that, right? But it doesn't look too good. So one option, which I try to figure out by looking for videos on YouTube, is how to kind of plug the power into the center console without showing the power cable. So the videos I found on YouTube, they kind of tell you to first you have to lift up this whole thing, which is not hard, and then the second part is they tell you to run the cable through some of the lower area and then go all the way up front and then go underneath the floor mat, right? That kind of scared me a little bit, but I decided to just kind of open up this cover and look around, right? To open this cover is easy. There's a screw here. You take a little bit to get to it, but there's a screw here. Hang on a second. A little bit of a challenge here to take this thing out. All right. So you take it out. You undo this little bolt. It's very easy to do it. Once you undo it, I'm not going to do it again because I don't want to kind of go through the whole thing. But pretty easy. You grab the end of this cover here and just literally just open this panel up, grab it, and pull it. You can see that I can already pry it out a little bit. You just pull it, it will kind of come out. You start with the end on one side and undo the other side, and then slowly pull it up. And then at the front, there are two kind of like a little tab in it. And if you tilt it the right way, you pull it back, you can take the whole panel out. But to do this, you really don't need to take the whole panel out. Now I'm showing you the finished product. You see my power plug is already there. So what I found out is, instead of trying to go underneath the front or the side, if you look straight down after you remove the cover right here, you look straight down with a flashlight, you can see that it's actually at the bottom, at the base of the console, is open. So all you have to do, let me take this thing away. All you have to do, it's a little bit hard to see here, but all you have to do really is to open up the cover, drop the end of the power cable straight down. You can see it, use the flashlight, you can see there's open space down below at the floor. So once you drop it down and take a pair of pliers, just grab the other end of the power cable, pull it out of the side here, down below, and then all you have to do, just like I did, you run it through the front to the floor mat, and I run it through this plastic panel here, up the side, right here, and then just wedge it in. Behind, you can still see a little bit of that. I did a quite good enough job to hide it, but it's okay. No one usually sees it. So you come up here, all the way through the kind of weather strip, through this kind of airbag opening here, right here, airbag opening, and then come up to the top, all the way here. Then you got your dash cam hooked up like that. Pretty easy. I would say that once you remove the cover, which takes, all but a couple minutes, and then you pull it up, and then you use the flashlight to look under it, you find a hole, pull the cable, the whole thing, honestly, should take you only 5 minutes, 10 max, including the whole installation, like putting the camera up and all that. It took me about really just 15 minutes. So again, I did this just to share with other MDX owners. I think the whole third generation, like from 14 to 21, may have the similar kind of setup or same setup. Check yourself. But I think other model years before 2021 and after 2013 or 14 should have a similar center console. But in any case, lift up the cover, shine a flashlight down, look for the little opening, use a pair of pliers to pull the other end of the power cord from under the console. That way you will save yourself a lot of trouble, not having to try to find ways. Look, it's very difficult to try to find any opening, like up here or further up, and just run the cable through. So again, try to share with other MDX owners. Hope this is helpful to you.